What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back with another video, and today I'm continuing my NHL Toronto Maple Leafs player profile / season predictions for the 2019-20 season. If you want to check out the other ones I've done, make sure to do so. Depending on when you're watching this video, the whole team might be up by now, but don't worry, they're still coming. I've been super busy lately, and that's why they haven't been posted, but this channel is going to be very active in the coming days. Today we're doing Andreas Johnsson. Now, I feel like I'm in the minority when it comes to thinking that Johnsson is better than Kapanen. I really believe that that's the truth. And they're both on the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I'm a fan of that team, so I get to have both of them, which is great. But if I'm choosing who the better player is, I actually think Andreas Johnsson is the better overall player. Now, that's no disrespect to Kapanen. They're both like two of my favorite players on the team. They're both amazing. And the reason why I think Johnsson is better is just because I think his overall game just helps the Leafs a little bit more and adds a little bit more to what they need. The Leafs are a really fast team, and Kapanen definitely adds to that because he is pretty much the fastest guy on the team and one of the fastest skaters in the NHL, if you ask me. But I think that Johnsson is quick, but he can also just, move better than Kapanen. When Kapanen moves, he can whip up the ice. But with Johnsson, I feel like he's quick where he can move laterally really good. I feel like when he's going around the net, like he can stop in a dime and go back really quick. Like just things like that. I feel like Kapanen still has that speed, but Johnsson does it at another level. And I think that he's just the way he's built, I feel like in his game style, like not his body type, but the way he's built as a player, the way that he's built himself, I feel like the speed just works better for him. In a sense, it's weird. I'll explain it probably once there's more examples when the season comes around. But I think, nonetheless, I feel like Kapanen's right there as well, but Johnsson does it a little bit better. Johnsson is also a little bit of a gritty player. He's like a pest type of player as well. I think a lot of people overlook that, and he's going to have to bring that this year. With the loss of Nazem Kadri, the Leafs obviously got a guy in Tyson Barrie that they needed on the blue line, and Kerfoot's a pretty solid replacement on that third line center role. I can't wait to see what he does in the blue and white, and Barrie, and I'm excited for Nazem Kadri in Colorado as well. But I feel like Johnsson really needs to step up when it comes to his grit. Like, he's a guy that pisses a lot of people off. We've seen it during the season. There's people punching him in the back of the head, obviously just in scrums and stuff like that. No fights or anything. But Johnsson's the type of guy that can draw penalties from being a bit of an ass, and that's something that Nazem Kadri did. And I'm excited to see what Johnsson does this year. But he's 24 years old, left winger, of course, 5'10", 181 pounds. This past playoffs, he was actually pretty decent, 4 points in 7 games played. Now, I expect Johnsson will be either on the third line, with Kerfoot and Kapanen is my outlook on that, but I have a feeling that he will get time with Matthews and Nylander as well, but we'll talk about that when I do the roster predictions. Last season, in his first full year in the NHL, in 73 games played, he had 43 points, 20 goals and 23 assists. Very productive. He looked really good. He can be the crash and bang type of player, but he also has a really good set of hands, and he can shoot the puck. Now, the year before that, the 17-18 season, a small sample size of 9 games, he had 3 points. So he definitely took a big step up like Kapanen when he came into the NHL for his first full pro season. Now, getting to his prediction, a lot of people might disagree with this, but I think that he will have a better year, but he's also going to be playing in all 82 games, hopefully, knock on wood. I think that he'll have a better year than Kapanen, and definitely in the goal-scoring department. I feel like he's going to take a little bit of a step forward when it comes to goals, but not assist-wise. I think it could sit around the same number. So I'm predicting 50 points this year for Andreas Johnsson, but I think it's reasonable to say 48 to 50 is quite good for him. Now, the reason I'm saying that is I really do believe that his goal totals will go up. Not a lot, obviously, but I think that he could be in the 23, 24 goal range. So scoring an extra 3 or 4 goals is pretty solid, I would say. And the Leafs kind of need that. And especially if he's playing, like, it all depends on how good that third line ends up being if he's on it. But if he's playing with Matthews and Nylander, there's a good chance those numbers, assist numbers for sure, can go up. But you also need a guy that can, crash the net a little bit and dig pucks for you, and I think that Johnsson does that really well, and that's why I believe 50 points is a reasonable number for him. like I said, the goal scoring numbers are going to depend on who he plays with. I don't think he'll really have to drive too much play. I think that's something that could be underrated for him. I feel like he can drive play. He did it with the Marlies as well. So I'm excited to see what he does this year. And again, it'll depend third line or first line how many points that he could possibly get. So again, these videos are usually quick. I'm just doing quick predictions for them. And I have a lot of fun doing this, and a bunch of them are coming really soon because the season is very close. Like, it's just over 30 days, I think. Like, it's coming up real soon. So if you're new, make sure to subscribe. I'd love to have more hockey conversations with you. Join the squad. Let's get to 7,000 subscribers. If you're not a fan of the Leafs, don't worry. There's tons of videos that aren't about the Toronto Maple Leafs on my channel right now. So thank you again for watching. I'll see you in the next video or stream. Peace.